Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you may be. How are you? How have you been? Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Lade, yes, Lade of Lade's Touch. This year has been my first official year when it comes to decorating, and so far as my business is concerned, the season is over. Unless, of course, God decides to bless me with a surprise client. I won't say no. Anyway, like I was saying, this year has been my very first year, full-fledged year of being in this decorating industry, and I have learned a lot. Well, from this first year. A couple of heartbreaking things, but nevertheless, a lot. I guess my number one mistake was just thinking that I was going to get back most of the inventory, meaning most of the things that I took to set up, for instance, tablecloth napkins, napkin rings, candelabras, whatever it is that you're bringing on site. I'm sure that's laughable. I'm sorry, because reality is you just might never get majority of it back. Candelabras, then some majority of them that we use now in the industry, they're all made out of glass, so some of them will break. You cannot control anything. So I would say that was my laughable lesson from my first year. For instance, tablecloth. You might not get all your tablecloths. You might get all of your tablecloth back because that's the last thing you take off of the table. After washing, you might not be able to get off certain stains, hence making that tablecloth useless. Napkin rings, it's assumable that some guests think that napkin rings are souvenirs. I mean, why else would you take it with you? So some guests think that they are souvenirs, but really they are not souvenirs. So never assume you will get your complete set of napkin rings back. But if I ever come up with a way for you to get it all back, I'll let you know. Okay? Let's talk about napkins. Napkins develop legs. You see them on the floor. Sometimes you might even see them in the trash. You don't know what's going on. Plate chargers. That one, different story for another day. Forget it. You might get gum stuck underneath it. You might even get it broken. All these things, right? Granted, they are not supposed to be around forever. And I just thought, okay, I have 300 plate chargers. I have 400, and then, oh yeah, okay, so I'm good in that department. Oh no, for every event, believe that at least five of each item just might develop legs and walk away. It's not your fault. Secondly, took me a while to realize this, but honey, not every client is your client. Okay? And I'm not talking based off of just budgets. Okay? I'm talking based off of vibes, attitude, personality. Not every client is your client, and it's not a bad thing. It is really not. Just like not every money is good money, not every client is your client. I don't even think I need to speak further on this. I think this is pretty much self-explanatory. You cannot get along with every single person. If you have a client, after consultation you feel as if the client is rude or she might give you a difficult time, stay away. Just apologize. The date is not available. I apologize and keep it moving. Not every client is your client. Just like clients say that not every vendor is your vendor, not every client is your client. You also have a right, believe it or not. Which brings me to my next point. It is absolutely okay to work with people's budgets, clients' budgets, but I plead of you, do not hurt yourself while doing so. Yes, I had to lean back for that one because I gotta get all dramatic, otherwise you ain't watching Lade's Touch, okay? Don't hurt yourself. Yes, isn't that how people do it now? Don't hurt yourself with a clap. Okay, let me stop playing. Don't hurt yourself while trying to work with clients' budgets. Don't hurt yourself. And when I say that, I mean financially. Do not constantly dip into your personal pocket to cater to events. I mean, I feel as if it is certainly expected your first year to do so, but do it moderately. Moderately, because you don't want to go broke, bankrupt, trying to give someone else Instagram wedding when they only have village budget, living room wedding budget. If they come to you with a reasonable budget, by all means, But if they're looking for something that is worth 20,000 and they only come with you with 5K, honey, please stop it. Don't hurt yourself. Okay? And when I say hurt yourself, there's so many ways. Oh, that's another topic for another day, but let me just touch on it. There's so many ways as a decorator in which you can hurt yourself while trying to work with somebody's budget. Budget means cutting of helping hands, which means you're doing majority of the work yourself. Chances are you will do just like I did. I fell asleep behind the wheel while driving. Don't hurt yourself trying to work with someone else's budget. 2, we've already talked about the financial aspect of it, and stress, health-wise. Also, presentation is key, my dear. Presentation is key. From the very moment that you meet with the client till the very moment that you're done setting up for the event, presentation is key. It's okay to wear your, company's t-shirt, a Lattice Touch t-shirt, may I say, but be sure to throw a blaze on it to make it look, professional. Be sure to just look decent, hair done. And I'm not saying break your banks. And after setting up, have your other team members do last minute touches while you run to change out of your outfit so that you can look appropriate for the event. Weddings, anniversaries, whatever, just so that you can blend in. Don't outshine your clients, just blend in, okay? And last but not the least, this was emotionally excruciating, but it was one of the many lessons I had to learn. Never get excited over a client that has not signed your contract and paid your deposit. Words of mouth, cheap. Okay? Never, ever, 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 ever. I said it. I did this so many times, and I was like, oh my God, she disappointed me. She told me she was going to sign the contract. She told me Okay, she was definitely my client. And then last minute she called me and told me, oh, we decided to go with someone else. Even though you felt within yourself that you were really like working with this person's budget, you were going to go above and beyond and the whole yada, yada, yada. Honey, stop it. Unless that contract has been signed and deposit has been made, don't get excited. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. Isn't that how this old saying goes? Don't do it to yourself, because you will only end up being hurt. Laughable teaching too. Okay, those are the little lessons that I learned throughout this whole year since my season has, quickly wrapped up. And whatever lessons you have learned in your line of business, whether this is your first year or not, kindly let me know. Leave a comment below in the comment box. So let me know what it is that you've learned, and let me know what it is I should look out for that has not bitten me in my tail yet. Let me know. So hey, even though the season has ended for 2019, Lattice Touch, we are here. We are getting ready. We got shipments coming in for the year 2020. So should you need a decorator for any event, and you have a reasonable budget, by the way, I'm joking, we can discuss that. But should you need a decorator for any events coming up, any celebration that you have coming up, kindly contact me. I'm on Instagram as Lattice Touch. Kindly contact us. We are here. We are gearing up. We have learned a lot from this year. Okay, we have done 300 guest wedding, our very first year. Couple of 300 guest wedding. So can you imagine what we have set up for next year? So should you want a decorator that takes your event as personal as she would take hers? Should you want a decorator that does like the hard way? Should you want a decorator that goes above and beyond for our clients? What are you waiting for? I mean, you might as well just contact Lattice Touch. Thank you. Until next time, enjoy this video, and if you've not watched my other videos, what are you doing? Just go watch them anyway. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, have a great life. Bye-bye.